began in August of 2009, but for the first 2 or so years, all road trips were posted to blip.tv and utilized music that would trigger copyright flags today. I could repost the old videos to YouTube, but I feel that a newly re-edited video would be better. As such, the footage you are watching is very old. I consider the mini trips video another mistake. Weather, errors, and the overall small nature of these trips made this an odd addition to the series. Hi everyone, and welcome to the mini trips episode of the BWL road trip. Unlike the real road trips, this episode will only visit a number of local events. I'm here at Six Flags Over Texas on Halloween weekend for the Snickers Fright Fest. Man, I love it. But that's not what we're here to talk about. Let's get this show started by talking about the first of our mini road trips. This air show was cut from the original video. That's largely because I had lost track of the date and did not realize it was happening until that day. So I headed out after lunch to try and catch at least part of it. I mean, really unreal. Well, there was a sign back there that said to go down Military Drive if you're an air show guest, and do not use the main gate. A lot of people are going in the main gate. That's what tied everything up back there. I'm now, I think, in the right part of this line. We're past the main gate and things are moving a lot faster here. But man, I've probably been in line an hour now. It's 2:24 now. Obviously, I finally made it onto the base, at least. Still got a way to go before I get to the parking, though. Such an interesting way to watch the Thunderbirds fly. After about 2.5 hours, I finally reached the actual air show. A recurring theme in this video is going to be that of disappointment. I had fun, I enjoyed the air show, but I missed so much of it that it just didn't feel like that much of an experience. And I think you can chalk that up to lessons learned. In point of fact, I think a lot of this video can be considered one big lesson learned.
Yeah, I'm having a pretty good time. I can't believe what the Texas Giant looks like now. But I don't really have time to sit and talk.
The Big Country Balloon Fest, a scholarship fundraiser, has run into a different sort of disappointment. Specifically in this case, the weather. Normally, the wind is an issue, but this year there was an added factor: rain.
This is a new experience for me. I've been coming out here for several years now, and I don't know that I've ever been out here while it was raining like this. They're supposed to have a balloon flight at 6 o'clock, which means they're about 6 minutes past, and it's just raining too much. And I certainly don't want to get out. They obviously have some entertainment over in the actual pavilion parts across the way. There we go, you can see it better now. But I really don't want to take the camera out to get into all that. They're not doing the balloon glow either. There really aren't that many people out here. I'm not even going to bother to walk over there right now. Even all the kiddie blow-up rides, all the little balloon jumpers and things like that aren't inflated right now. We'll just have to try again tomorrow. I'm not even sure that McDonald's is a great idea this morning. Maybe better off going home and going home. But this particular Vantage is becoming a bit familiar. Or at least it should be. Okay, this is it. Saturday afternoon, the ground has started to dry out. It stopped raining sometime this afternoon. It's almost time for the balloon flight. We're gonna go see if they actually do it. Just getting over here. That's not a good sign. That's probably too much wind. They're pretty skittish about wind.
Typically, there are flights scheduled for Friday morning, which is for media balloon flight, and then official flights Friday afternoon, Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, and Sunday morning. This year, I think 2 out of there's usually 20 to 30 balloons actually flew. Not featured in the video, a 5-year-old Red Bear and his sister, a toddler-aged Princess Music, were present. I don't count it as his first road trip simply because I didn't feature them.
Well, it's time to get something to eat. I seem to have a lot of options. Well, this is it. It's Sunday morning. This is the last possible chance for them to fly the balloons this year. The last flight. Conditions again, we had a strong wind and it feels kind of windy this morning, so we'll see what happens. That about wraps up this balloon fest. For Sunday morning, there's a pretty high amount of wind. We've had a cold front come through. They're simply not going to be able to fly. They have been performing kite demonstrations this morning. But that's about it for this time. Simply put, Mother Nature sort of interfered.
And to your left, you can see the Texas-sized toothpicks that make up the Texas Giant. The Texas...
Only let you back in until 5 o'clock. Was fun but disappointing for obvious reasons. After that, I had high hopes for the cruise night the following weekend. And I'm getting off to a really late start to cruise night. Unfortunately. Cruise night's a lot of fun. It's a chance for a lot of the classic cars and other, you know, modified cars to come out and just cruise up and down the streets of Abilene. There's a car show at the mall and a lot of activities, including a dance at the end of the night. Unfortunately, I got the wrong date when I looked this up online. This is one of the worst promoted events that I will attend any year. I have not seen this advertised. I have not seen this promoted in any way. I had to look it up online, and unfortunately I got the date for last year. So whenever it came time to prepare for this, I went out and took off work and took off tomorrow night instead of tonight. And I stayed up this morning working on videos and making posts on my DeviantArt site. You know, the car show usually runs from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. I didn't know it was going on, so I've got no footage from the car show, and I've got no daylight footage of the actual events. It's 8:30. According to their usual schedule, it's actually already over. They're doing the dance at the mall right now. You can kind of see going by behind me people getting their fuel, and a few of the vehicles still parked along the side of the road. The problem is this has been going on since 9 a.m. Cruise Night is a fundraiser for Safety City. It's a little setup they have on South 7th that is intended for school children to go and learn a little bit about traffic safety. I think we're going to have to just wrap it up and head to the mall.
Cruise night in particular served as a frustration to me. I had planned for it, but I got the wrong date, so I took the wrong night off. As a result, not only did I not see that much of the event, but I had to leave early so I could go to work.
I'd like to get closer, but I don't have time. I've got to go to work. There's a parking lot full of vehicles and music being played from the stage over there. Yeah, that was just sad, but I did get some cleaning done on Sunday. Anyway, the last trip that we're going to talk about is my university's homecoming festivities, particularly the LAN party we called Nerd Fest.
My homecoming event was the one road trip, mini trip, that actually went the way it was supposed to. I was off, I had time to go and do some stuff. I spent Friday night just checking in at the registration desk and getting a goodie bag, and then visiting old sites.
The event that we call Nerd Fest is a part of my old university's homecoming festivities. It's the annual Computer Science Department Alumni Reunion and LAN party. With pizza. Alright, it's Saturday afternoon. It's almost time for kickoff. I'm on my way to see the football game, the homecoming football game against Sul Ross State.
His family. Let's have a big hand for all of the honored people of this past week.
Right there. That's like 3-yard line.
It was fun, but it was, you know, a game that gets blown out that big ends up kind of boring toward the end. I still stuck around just, you know, for the fun of it. I mean, I have nowhere else to go right now.
The actual Nerdfest event was organized by Professor Tebow. He was actually the computer science department head as well as our primary advisor, and he has since passed away. But during his time there, he went out of his way to incorporate events like this to bring alumni and current students together. During this part of the event, I really only recorded in one of the computer labs. There are actually two of these rooms, almost identical, and both were open with students and alumni and professors playing Battlefield 2.
A special force, is that a knife that's on? Is that a knife?
I just like it.
Well, that pretty well takes care of this road trip, and there's not much left to say, except Happy Halloween.
Successful.
Hi folks, thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like and a comment. While you're at it, check out our Discord. The link's in the description and all over our website. And be sure to subscribe. And if you're on YouTube, use the bell notification. That'll help, maybe, help you see new content from us. At least increases our chances.